In cycling, words travel faster than wheels. And over the past few days, a wave of rumours swept through the sport, whispers that something had broken between Tadej Pogacar and Isaac Del Toro, between the king of modern cycling and his rising heir. They said the friendship had faded, that the atmosphere inside UAE Team Emirates was tense. But those who truly know this team, who understand the people behind the jerseys, knew immediately that it was false. There is no division, no rivalry, just respect, and something even deeper, friendship. Del Toro, always calm and measured, responded with the same composure that defines him on the bike. In an interview with Marca during the Andorra Morabanc Classica, he dismissed the noise with disarming simplicity. He's like a friend. I'm always joking with him. We laugh together. We share what we love. It's work, but it's beautiful work. That single line said it all. No drama, no defensiveness, just authenticity. Because what exists between Pogacar and Del Toro isn't competition, it's chemistry. It's two champions, one established, one emerging, learning to push each other, not against each other. While outsiders feed on speculation, inside UAE there's a sense of calm. Pogacar and Del Toro don't compete for leadership, they share ambition. One thrives on experience, the other on hunger. One teaches, the other absorbs. And that mix, that balance, is what makes this team stronger than ever. The rumours tried to create a storm. Instead, they revealed something else. That in this team, greatness isn't built from rivalry, but from trust and shared purpose. In a sport where egos often clash, this story reminds us that friendship can be the most powerful force of all. Every great team has something invisible that binds it together. Something beyond strategy or talent. For UAE Team Emirates, that magic is the connection between Tadej Pogacar and Isaac Del Toro. What started as mentorship has become a genuine friendship, one built on laughter, mutual respect, and an unspoken understanding of what it means to suffer, win, and dream together. In training camps, they're inseparable. You see them side by side on climbs, sharing jokes, testing each other, pushing limits. Pogacar, the two-time Tour de France champion, has found in Del Toro a spark, a reminder of the joy that first brought him to cycling. And Del Toro, the 21-year-old prodigy, has found in Pogacar not just a role model, but a friend who treats him as an equal. We laugh a lot, Del Toro said. Sometimes I tease him, but he laughs too. We both love what we do. That quote might sound simple, but it captures something rare in professional sport. Harmony between generations. There's no jealousy, no silent tension. Pogacar doesn't guard his throne. He welcomes someone capable of carrying it forward. And that is the true strength of UAE Team Emirates. It's not just the budget, not just the science or technology. It's this human connection, the kind of chemistry that turns ordinary teams into dynasties. In cycling's modern era of power meters and cold calculations, Pogacar and Del Toro are a reminder that emotion still matters. The joy of riding, the laughter between teammates, the shared exhaustion, that's the glue that holds champions together. At UAE, they're not just building victories. They're building a family that wins together. If 2024 was his arrival, then 2025 was the coronation of Isaac Del Toro. The young Mexican didn't just impress, he dominated. At just 21 years old, he finished third in the UCI World Ranking, earned 16 victories, and took second place in the Giro d'Italia, wearing the pink jersey for most of the race. From January to October, he never stopped shining. His Giro performance was a revelation, leading for 11 stages, battling the world's best climbers, and showing maturity beyond his years. Even when he lost the Maglia Rosa in the final mountain stage, his composure stunned everyone. Of course it hurt to lose, he admitted, but I learned more that week than from any victory. It didn't end how I wanted, but I can rest easy. It no longer weighs on me, that calmness defines him. Where others see defeat, he sees a lesson. And that mentality fueled his incredible end to the season, a run that included Tour of Austria, Vuelta a Burgos, Milano Torino, Giro dell'Emilia, Gran Piemonte, and many others. One victory after another in different terrains, against different rivals. His consistency, his adaptability, his confidence all grew with each race. And yet, Del Toro stayed the same person. Humble, grounded, smiling. Inside the team, everyone says the same thing. He doesn't seek the spotlight, but somehow it finds him. For UAE Team Emirates, Del Toro is not just another rising star. He's proof that the next generation is ready. His legs are strong, but his mind is stronger. And when you combine that with Pogacar's leadership, you get a team capable of defining an entire era. When asked about comparisons to legends, Del Toro doesn't flinch. He smiles. He knows that every era has its heroes, and he's not in a rush to define his. Of course I know who Eddie Merckx is. He's the greatest of all time. I respect him deeply. But from my own experience, I've only really seen Pogacar. He's the cycling I know. I admire him completely. Those words carry humility, not hype. Del Toro isn't trying to replace anyone. He's trying to learn. And that's what makes him so fascinating. He's living through an era where Pogacar is rewriting records. Yet, he's not intimidated. He's inspired. Together, they form a bridge between eras. Pogacar represents perfection, precision, dominance, control. Del Toro brings the spark of youth, energy, instinct, and curiosity. The king and the apprentice, not as rivals, but as partners in evolution. Del Toro's maturity surprises everyone. He doesn't talk about leadership or pressure. He talks about patience. You can't conquer the world in one jump, he says. It'll come when it's meant to. My job is to be ready. That mindset is rare, especially in a generation that wants everything now. And that's why his rise feels different. He's not rushing toward glory. He's building it, step by step. Within the United Arab Emirates, that attitude is gold. Machin and the management know they're not just shaping a champion, they're shaping a legacy that will outlast them all. When Isaac Del Toro speaks about the future, there's no arrogance, no hunger for headlines, just quiet determination. He's turning 22 soon and already sounds like a veteran. There's room for everyone, he says. If I get the chance to lead, I'll be ready. If not, I'll help the team however I can. Those words say everything about his mindset. Leadership isn't something he demands. It's something he earns, one race at a time. For UAE Team Emirates, that's priceless. Because they already have the king, Tadej Pogacar, and now they have the perfect heir. Not one waiting to replace him, but one learning from him. The kind of relationship that ensures continuity, a team that doesn't just win, but evolves. Del Toro understands what many forget. In cycling, patience is power. He doesn't chase the crown. He builds the road toward it. And every race, every lesson, every conversation with Pogacar brings him closer. His story isn't just about numbers or trophies, it's about how a young rider becomes timeless, not by rushing, but by respecting the process. In a sport obsessed with instant success, Del Toro reminds everyone that greatness takes time, and that friendship can be its strongest foundation. The Prince of Cycling is still learning from the king. But one day, when the moment arrives, the throne won't be empty. It'll already be ready.